Drama Llamas! Today we're going to be talking about an introduction to properties and properties design. Before we get started, you're probably wondering what the heck is properties. Properties, or props, are objects that furnish the stage/setting or items that actors physically use. The uses of props. So props can highlight the main theme of a play, can highlight the type of character of how he or she is seen, can also help you tell you where and when a play is set just by the props that are on stage and are handled by the actors. There are different types of props. We're going to go over these. First is costume props. Costume props, these are part of the costumes and are worn by the actors. They are taken care of by the costume crew usually. These are things like purses, hats, masks, not necessarily their physical clothing, but accessories. Then we have hand props. Hand props are carried on stage by an actor and are taken care of by the prop crew. These are things like drink glasses, teacups, cameras, books, anything that is picked up and held by an actor that isn't necessarily an accessory would be a hand prop. Effects props. Effects props do something. They have to be rigged or reset, like breakable bottles, a table that must break on command, a blood pack to help an actor look like they're bleeding, and these are the responsibilities of the prop crew. There are special things called blood packs, breakable bottles, phones that actually ring. These are things that are called effect props. In this picture, this is a picture of me when I was working out how to make a blood pack for someone who has to look like their eyes get bloodied or blown out in a show. This is fake blood, this is not real blood, and it's an interesting how you can come up with how to show these things. That was an effect prop. Personal props. These are accessories worn by the actor that are not a part of their costume. They might include items such as glasses, jewelry, watch, and they are the responsibility of the actor. They're in charge of keeping up with these things. So if it's a small accessory that is worn, maybe like an earring or jewelry or pocket watch or goggles or glasses for your character, these are going to be the responsibility of the actor to keep up with and wear them and put them back. Set props. These begin or end on the set and are responsible of the set dressing or set decorative crew. This is not furniture. This would be like books in a bookshelf, pillows on a bed, blankets, trees, frames, things like that that help decorate and add to the physical set pieces. The 30-foot rule. In theater, props, no matter what kind, must follow the 30-foot rule. This rule is that a prop must look good and real from 30 feet away because the audience is usually that distance from the stage. That means props don't have to necessarily work or have backs or anything like that, as long as it looks good from 30 feet away. When you are designing props, here's what you need to do. First, read the script and do your basic play analysis. Then, read the script again and write down all the possible props needed. 3. Discuss this list with your director, your stage manager, and other designers. Figure out what you really need and see where others may collaborate to help with specific props, like costume props, etc. Pool and make your props then. Pool means you have storage of props and you pull from what you already have. Or if you have to make props, get the materials and figure out how to make it, or purchase them. 5. Create a prop table and prop paperwork. In a second, I'm going to show you some examples of a prop table, but essentially, it's all the props laid out on both sides of the stage and labeled so that people know where props go before and after they use them. Then it's time to hand off your responsibility to the prop crew to make sure it all is taken care of during a show. As you can see here, this would be a prop table without any props on it. But you can see it has been taped off into squares and rectangles. And then it's labeled with whatever specific prop needs to go where. Again, here are some examples of props and prop tables. Well, Drama Llamas, that has been your introduction to properties. We hope you take this time to look at some props around you and see what you could use for props in your next production. Alright, Drama Llamas, I'll see you next time. Bye!